Have you heard the latest news about the triathlon world? Qatar just landed this massive deal. No, what's happening? I know Qatar's been investing big in sports lately. Yeah, they just secured a 5-year deal to host the PTO's T100 Triathlon World Tour final. It's pretty huge for the sport. The T100? I've heard of it, but remind me exactly what it is? It's basically the premier event in professional triathlon. Think of it like the F1 Grand Prix of triathlon. The Professional Triathletes organization runs it, and getting Qatar on board for 5 years straight is a game changer. That's interesting. Seems like Qatar is really positioning itself as a major sports destination, right? First the FIFA World Cup, and now this. Exactly. And what's really cool about this deal is that it's not just about the race itself. They're partnering with Visit Qatar and World Triathlon to really develop the sport in the region. It's like they're creating this whole triathlon ecosystem. Makes sense from a tourism perspective too, I guess. Do you think the weather will be a factor? Qatar can get pretty hot. That's actually a good point. I imagine they'll schedule it during the cooler months, similar to how they handled the World Cup. Plus, triathletes are used to competing in challenging conditions. It's part of what makes the sport so intense. So just to make sure I've got this straight, it's a 5-year deal, specifically for the T100 World Tour final. And it's a collaboration between the PTO, Visit Qatar, and World Triathlon? Exactly. And really, it's not just about hosting a race. It's about creating a legacy for triathlon in the Middle East. Pretty exciting times for the sport, don't you think? Definitely. Will be interesting to see how this shapes the future of professional triathlon in the region.